selfless service, integrity, respect, loyalty.
Being sure that you are somebody they can depend on.
When you go home at the end of the day, you've actually maybe made a difference in someone's life. That's more than a lot of people can say about their jobs.
I'm Justin Beal.
I'm Jake Fort.
My name's Amos Curbs.
My name's Michael Lavasser.
My name is Nick Modrell.
I'm Kyle Owens.
My name's Caitlin Rogers.
All right. Ventilation. Yep. I graduated high school in Gardner, Edgerton. I've lived in Dodge City the last 11 and a half years. Now I'm back living closer with family.
I'm from Paola, Kansas. I've been working here for the last two and a half years. Just ready for this next step in my journey, I guess.
I'm from Newton, Kansas, and I've been with the department for about 2.5 years now. I'm transitioning from the straight paramedic role to fire medic.
Born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. Got a chance to play baseball for Northwest Missouri State. Got on with the volunteer fire department. Finally heard about an opening down here in Overland Park, which I had heard was one of the best in the Midwest.
I'm from Blue Springs, Missouri, and I live in Olathe. Well, I did 4 years in the Army. I was an infantry officer. My wife and I both got out, wanted to continue to serve the public, and firefighting was the way to do it.
I grew up here all my life, graduated from Shawnee Mission East. I worked for the Parks Department for 8 years, and then made my transition over to fire.
I'm from Paola, Kansas. I'm a paramedic. I worked in Joplin for the last 5 years.
I just look forward to doing it. I want to get out there, get the environment, I guess, of Overland Park.
So far, this academy has been absolutely amazing.
You know, it's tough. It's a lot of hard work. It's you got to put your nose to the books, and you got to absorb all the information they're trying to give you, and you can't lose that stuff. It's stuff you need to practice and work on every day.
We're going to help you in every way that we possibly can. We change out our air packs every 10 years. We have a top-notch maintenance program. We want you to be safe and happy and spend your career and have a good retirement.
It's kind of overwhelming to listen to all this.
We want them to have a presentation methodology background.
But it's exciting at the same time, knowing that there's that much information out there to learn, that this is just the first step in a long career.
Initial SpO2, 88%. If we were to do a blood sugar off of our IV stick, it comes back at 114.
For the past 2 weeks, we've tore every bag apart that is on the ambulance. We've gone into depth with the protocols, all of the drugs that they have here and the dosage for those. I feel like I came here with a lot of knowledge, but I'm leaving the academy with more knowledge than I came with. I wanted to be a paramedic because I grew up with a family full of public servants. My dad being a fire medic ever since I can remember. My uncle being a fire medic ever since I can remember.
Is we said fast push or slow push?
I grew up getting to run calls with my dad. I saw some pretty traumatic stuff, but it was, stuff that really made me want to do this.
Overland Park set the bar pretty high. The standards that they use, I feel really lucky that I was chosen.
I appreciate the opportunity that Overland Park gives me. I always think of, it could have been somebody else that could have had this position. And I always kind of wonder, why was it me? I hope I can do just the absolute best for them.
been a dream, and it's a dream come true. I'm really excited about this opportunity.
After learning what I know about OP and just the way they do things and the people they have, I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. It's the people that make it great. It really is.
I love the people, I love the organization, you know, they care about their people, and that's where I want to work, and I want to be able to give back to the community that I live in.
I'm happy to be here. I think this is the right place for me.
You know, the adrenaline rush that we get, it's the most amazing feeling ever. Being able to help people is just amazing.
I couldn't ever, I don't think, work in a cubicle somewhere and just do the same kind of thing, pushing papers every day. So just knowing that, you know, 5 minutes into your shift, you could have a, a cardiac arrest or a house fire, or, it's going to be completely different every day, but at the same time, you're going to be building on your experience and building off the experience of everyone working around you. It's just, it's a great thing.
I see a lot of opportunity in the future, especially for me and younger firefighters, to continue to grow, gain knowledge. I see nothing but potential in Overland Park.
My long-term goal is to be here with this department for 25 years. Going through this academy, I realized that this department and this city care about the firefighters, put forth the effort and the time to keep everybody safe. And this is definitely a place that I want to be.
It's hard to find some place that is this passionate about its citizens and its employees.
I mean, it truly is a family here.
Obviously, this is where I want to stay. I don't see myself ever going anywhere else.
I feel like this is, so I've never been interviewed before. I feel like this is an episode of intervention. I'm Caitlin, K-A-T-E-L-I-N, and I suffer from addiction. That's how I feel right now.
I was crawling on the beams, and instead of getting my feet out first, I took a tumble. It hurt. I think even in the shot, I was like, ow.
My long-term goal is to be here with this department for 25 years, rise up through lieutenant, captain, BC, and hopefully a deputy chief, either in charge of training or perhaps replacing our fire chief one day.
Should I give those guys a heads up? You're coming for their jobs?
Not yet.
Oh, there's Mongo.
Mongo.
He's the big brute strength guy of the group.
When we did extrication, I tried to rip a door off by myself without a tool. So far, I'm the only person that's done something stupid, yeah.
My dad worked at MedAct for several years when I was younger. And then was at Overland Park.
All right, joining me live now at the scene is firefighter Marty DeShield. Marty, what does it look like we have down there?
We have a serious situation here.
Everybody has a story about my dad. Get to know me, I'm better than my dad. Just kidding, I'm not.
Cut.